folks, we haven't done a vlog in a little while, and I figured this was as good of an opportunity to do one as ever. Wanted to say thank you very much for 140 subscribers on the channel. Um, I have been really enjoying this as a hobby. You know, I'm already going to be running these miles. I might as well yap about some shoes and have some fun along the way. Um, Especially the last couple of reviews, we've been getting plenty of feedback, questions. It's been really fun to kind of converse and discuss kind of how maybe my experiences with shoes might differ from some folks, or similarities, different things other folks have pointed out. I've been really jazzed up about that. I do want to apologize if you hear any dogs barking in the background. We got a couple new puppies, and also if you hear any cooking sounds, whatnot, life's going on in the background here. So um, I digress, though. I am very, very grateful for 140 subscribers. This has been a lot of fun. I wish I had a more positive note to make as far as, I've been asked about how marathon training's going. I don't know if you saw my community post at all, but I unfortunately fell short of my goal for being ready for a marathon toward the end of July. More mental health than physical health related, I will admit, because I was somewhere around, I think, 13, 15 miles into most of the bulk of my training when I kind of had a pretty rough mental health stretch. I feel like kind of derailed my training cycle. But I felt a lot less pressure since that window's closed. I'm just kind of back to basics, kind of working on running still 4 days a week. It's something I picked up from training towards a marathon. It's a silver lining, so I am continuing to train 4 days a week for running, which has been nice. Something I did that I knew I needed to do more of was I actually, just yesterday, I ran out onto a trail. It was a gravel trail, so I'm not sitting there acting like I'm doing high technical terrain, but I really enjoyed it. It was a lot easier on my body, easier to kind of space out to some extent. I will say I avoided trails for a very long time because I actually sustained a concussion being struck by a bicycle while I was running one day out on a trail. So I was definitely turning around quite a bit, maybe every couple minutes. It's actually it was probably more like every 30 seconds. But, just making sure nobody was coming up to strike me. Maybe folks might have differing experiences with this, but at least, here in America, it's always strange to me where, like, you run on the left side of the road, with the oncoming traffic so that you can be aware of cars coming. But it really seems like the general consensus is everybody from, like, walkers, runners, cyclists out on the trail always seem to be on the right side of the road. And since that's a lot, or path, I guess, since that's a lot more narrow, it's definitely more nerve wracking because it's like people are just kind of treating themselves like cars at that point. And I do wonder if that's why sometimes when I'm out running, I always see people walking, running, cycling on the right side of the road. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? I wonder if that's like an etiquette difference thing there, right? But something I do want to say, I am going to try to continue to pick up the bug for trail running. I think it'll be nice to add some diversity to my runs, not just running the same roads, maybe a little bit better on my body, even just challenging my body in different ways to have different terrains. I think that's a healthy thing to do. Very deliberately picked the Oguri cap shirt today because probably my fifth favorite, Uma Musume. She's dirt and regular terrain. I guess grass in that sense. I was thinking road, but I don't think there's any Umas running on the road unless they're training. I digress. Somebody's hearing that and they're like, what is homegirl yapping about? But those who know. But I am going to try to do some trail shoe reviews. I have and again, this I say this because I think trail shoe runners can be a little defensive when folks typically run on like low, non-technical terrains, more gravel-focused roads. Starting off, that's what I am going to be doing. I'm not going to be doing any stolen valor here. I'm not pretending to be super hardcore trail runner. I'm not leaning into that as an entirely of my personality. I just want to be able to have something to diversify my runs. And while I do it, kind of in the same kind of vein as all my regular road shoe reviews, I'm going to kind of dabble into some trail shoes. Now, are this going to be new ones? Yeah, maybe. Are they going to be older ones? We'll see what I can get. That's kind of my mentality when it comes to the trail side of things. Even kind of like, you've seen some of my reviews where I might get like a pair of the Adidas Run Falcon because they're on sale. I might keep an eye out for some trail shoes, see what I can get on sale, try them out. Um, wasn't on sale, but like I have the Salomon Aero Glide 4 gravel. Didn't really like it out on the road. I know some folks say that they swear by having the gravel shoes for road. Um, wasn't really my thing. Felt completely different when I was out on the gravel trail yesterday. So I'm looking forward to kind of exploring shoes like that. I have a couple other trail shoes I never got a chance really to wear. Um, look forward to reviews there. I gotta think. I'm kind of kicking the can if I want to do some different branding, like instead of a Banana Nice award, maybe something related to coffee because I really like coffee. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to overcomplicate it. Um, Thank you for your patience. Last week I had a family emergency and I kind of needed a little bit of time for myself. So that's why we were off by a week. But, as you saw, I'm back to doing Saturday updates for different shoe reviews. Working on a couple other bigger projects in the background. I don't always have the most time and energy, but I'm working towards it. So, look forward to that whenever they do come. If you have any shoe requests for reviews, let me know. I'll be more than happy to kind of look into some newer releases. Um, Coming up on the docket, we have this weekend. As obviously, if you're looking at this video a month from now, this isn't going to mean anything to you. But coming up this weekend, we have the Hoka Skyward X2. I'm also looking to get some reviews done while I'm on vacation, so I got the Leaning Red Hair 9 Ultra, the Adidas Boston, I think that's the 13. Is it the 13 or the 15? Oh, it might be the 15. I'm always bad with the numbers on those. I had a pair of Bostons. The Bostons are kind of new to me, so I'm probably gonna screw up the number. You know what? We're in the vlog. Let me check. Is that 13? Yep, 13. I'm awful with numbers. Yeah, the 13s. I'm keeping that in. We got the Hoka Clifton 11s for review. Some other surprises too. But, I just wanted to check in with y'all for a vlog like this. We haven't done this in a while. I really thank you. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate the love my videos have been getting. I'm going to keep at it. And I'm going to be a woman of my word. We get to 500, I'll do the half marathon with the banana costume. And 1,000, we'll do cosplay. My wife will be running a community poll for that once we hit 1,000. And I didn't think that even 500 would be possible. I didn't think that we'd even hit 50. So I'm very humbled by this achievement, and we're going to keep going. It's something that I'm really looking forward to building here as a small community, and plenty of good miles ahead. Hope you're all staying healthy and safe. Make sure you're hydrating. August is a doozy for us here in America when it comes to hydration, and probably most of the northern hemisphere, right? So regardless, I hope you're all keeping healthy and safe. Talk to y'all here in the next review.